My name is Aguirre John, and today I deemed it wise to share with you about the love of God and the different ways in which God could actually surprise us. I just recovered from, I wouldn't want to call it a major disappointment because it was actually a matter of life and death, but you know that feeling you get when you actually prepared for something and suddenly it doesn't just work out the way you plan it to be, and you get heartbroken after all the preparations, and who are disappointed just hits you like a tornado. That just actually happened. But every setbacks in our lives is God giving us a test, and how you react to that setback determines in a very great way how God will move His plan for you to the next level. You know, it is very difficult to eulogize the Creator when we're faced with setbacks. But then I like to think of Job all the time, and I like to see myself sometimes with Job. Sometimes God just wants to push us to the limit to see if our faithfulness in Him is forever, to see if, like Job, we could actually hold forth. Though it is very easy to give God the praise and give God the glory when it's going good, but when is it going bad? When it goes the other way around, how do you react? I think it is that point of disappointment that actually defines our Christianity. It is not a point where everything is going so rosy, because if it's going rosy for anyone, it's very easy for you to say, "Oh God, I give you the praise, I thank you for this, I thank you for that." But can we say thank you, Jesus, for all disappointment? It is at the certain point in our lives that actually makes all the difference. And it is that point that ours the Creator. It is that point that ours God. It is that point that surprises Him. It is that point that makes Him want to release His blessings upon us. The point where there's a, let's say, a bet between God and Satan, just like the story of Job. And Satan will say, "Oh, he's so faithful. He goes to church, he prays to you, he does this, he does that. Let us then give him a setback and see how he reacts." And God will say, "Oh, he's my son. Even if I give him a setback, he's still not going to be unfaithful to me." And God says, "Okay, Satan, let's do this to him. I give you permission to do this to him." And then eventually Satan does it. And how do you react? Now, when I was faced with that setback, the first thing I thought of was Job. I don't know why my mind took me to Job, and I almost wanted to say, I almost wanted to say some things, things that eventually I would have regretted, but I couldn't just voice it, and I said, "Thank you, Jesus." And at that point, I felt a gush of hot blood flowing through my veins. I said, "Thank you, Jesus." It was really difficult. I don't even know if I almost meant it, but I said it all the same. I think that is a point in our lives that determines where we stand. It is that point in our lives that God can use to say, "This is my son in whom I am well pleased." It is that point in our lives where we give God the glory even without saying 1 hour worship and praise. It is that point in our life where we disappoint Lucifer. And it is that point in our lives where we actually give joy to the Lord, the source of joy. I don't know if that is possible because I know God is love, God is joy. But it's that point in our lives where God can say, "I am proud of you." And that is a defining moment of our Christianity. And that is a moment we should be most careful of, because that is a moment where Lucifer can mock God because of us. God is forgiven. We all know God is forgiven. But instead of seeking the mercies all the time, why don't we be on the side of right and seek His blessings? Our generation, we are on mercy all the time. Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. as if we want to try to stretch the limits of the mercies of God. Of course, His mercies have no end, but why don't we key into His grace and His blessings instead of all the time trying to seek His mercies, seek His mercies, seek His mercies? His mercies forever and His mercies will forever endure. But let us seek His blessings as well as His mercy. I really don't know what much to say to this, but I started going to my life, and it might not be going as well as I want it to go, but I still have life and I still have dreams and I still have hope, and my hope gives me a reason to be happy because I know that my plants are firmly planted in the loamy soil, and it will grow and it will flourish and it will bloom. It is planted. My hope and dreams is all planted in a solid rock where disappointments will never reach me. Setback will come, of course, setbacks will come. But when they come, all we pray for is the strength to go through these obstacles, to overcome the storms. God never promised us a life without storm. But He said, when the storm comes, I will be with you. If you could just trust in me and trust in yourself, I'll be with you through the moments, through the storms. I think that is our prayer, that through the storms, we can be able to pull through just like Job. And for once, let God gamble on us and win. I know the other way around. So, I might not say this on Facebook, I might not say it on social network, but I don't know. I just felt like saying this, and God bless you.